All right, so there is so much to cover, and I'm going to try to make this as fun as possible for you guys. This one, again, is at Spitzer Chevy in Amherst. If you want to see it, make sure you give me a call at 440-988-4444. This is the crew cab with the standard bed. It does have the optional long bed, which is an 8-foot bed on the back. There is all kinds of new stuff going on with this, so we're going to go all the way around. I'm going to show you what's cool on this one. This is an LTZ, so Chevy has 5 trims for their HDs. You have the work truck, the custom trim, the LT, the LTZ, which is this one, and the High Country, which we do have inbound. Hoping to get a video of that for you guys sometime in the near future. This one is in beautiful North Sky Blue, and it comes with 20-inch polished aluminum wheels. That is part of the Z71 package that is on here. Obviously you can see the badging, you can't miss that. This also has the legendary 6.6 liter Duramax diesel engine. It is now paired to an all-new 10-speed Allison transmission. More about that later, but for right now I want to tell you what's changed size-wise on this truck. This thing is just massive. I really wish that I could, if I had a second one side by side, I could show you guys what all is different. It sits, the wheelbase here between front and back is about 5 inches longer, so it is a little bit smoother ride. I think it's still a truck, but it is a little bit better there, giving it way more capability for a longer standard bed. Overall, this truck is about 10 inches longer, sits about almost 2 inches taller than the old HDs. So if you know the Silverado 1500, I've got videos on that. That sits about 2 inches taller. This is another almost 2 inches taller as well, with just about an inch, almost an inch wider, so not too much difference there. Ground clearance gained about half an inch overall ground clearance. Cargo area, this has the same Durabed as what you see in the 1500s. It is the best in class. Length, it's about 3.5 inches longer than the old one. Same 21-inch height. Here I think it's just a hair over 21 inches. So it still gives you the clearance if you want to get the gooseneck fifth wheel put on there. You got plenty of room for that. Total volume, 8.5 cubic feet more than the old bed, which was huge as it was. We're going to go over some sizing inside. The back gets about a 2.5 inch increase in legroom, and it still has best in class front headroom and legroom in here. We'll show you more of that here in a little bit. But some increases. The 2500 has a max towing capability of 18,500 pounds, and if you go with the 3500, 35.5. Take that, Ford and Ram. All right, starting out at the front, you do have a fully functional hood scoop up here, help with engine air. It does have a, with the diesel only, the gas does not get it, but the diesel has a 28-inch cooling fan with a 15-minute cool down feature for when you really put it through a lot of work, help it cool down a little bit more before completely shutting off. So really cool addition there. LED for the LTZ trim, you get LED headlamps, daytime running lamps, fog lamps, and LED cargo lighting in the back, which we've seen on the 1500. It's almost identical to that. So coming back here again, you're going to have LED lighting up there and right to the left, and here in the cross in the back to give you the best lighting capability. While I'm back here on the Durabed a little bit more, you do have the same 12 standard tie downs that you see in the 1500, rated for 500 pounds a piece, with the optional 9 there and there that are rated for 250 pounds a piece. This does have the spray and bedliner, again part of the Z71 package that is on this specific truck. Which, talking about the Z71 package, it is not a trim level, it is a true package. that you can get on all except for the custom trim level. For some reason, they didn't put it on the custom. But it does have front recovery hooks, and underneath you have your skid plate. This one literally just came off the truck, so it is still in transportation mode, so I won't be able to show you everything on that. I do apologize. I was hoping to be able to get that turned off, but it's not possible today. These running boards are an option on the LTZ. It is standard on the High Country if you decide to go up to the top trim. Again, this is Chevy's strongest, most capable Silverado ever. It is formed out of 7 different steel types, and except for the hood and the tailgate, those are made out of aluminum. Everything else is made out of some kind of steel. So awesome, very, very strong and tested truck. All right, so I said those skid plates were part of the Z71 package. They're not. They're part of the snowplow prep package, but that is an upgrade on here. The rest of the Z71 package does include the twin tube Rancho off-road shocks that you see in there, hill descent control, the spray and bed liner, all-weather floor liners, Z71 badging, and those 20-inch beautiful polished wheels. This truck comes with a special LTZ Plus Package, which is basically a combination of Convenience Package, LTZ Convenience Package 1 and Safety Package 1 that are both optional on this truck as well as the High Country. But what that LTZ Plus Package includes on the, or if you just get the Convenience Package 1, you get front bucket seats with the center console. So typically the LTZ does still have the jump seat in the middle. You get ventilated front seats with a perforated leather, which is really nice. You get a power sliding rear window back there, universal home remote up top, heated second row seats, and what you probably saw in the intro video is the power down and power up tailgate that comes standard on the High Country and only on this package for the LTZ. You also get the LED lighting in the Durabed. Again, I cover that. That is part of that package there. Front and rear park assist, which are standard on the High Country. Lane change alert with side blind zone alert. That's up here in your corner mirrors. On both sides, those light up when somebody's in your blind spot. And you have the rear cross traffic alert. That's all part of that LTZ Plus package. I'm going to put it in a slide for you here. All right, a couple more things I want to cover on the outside before we take a look at the inside. On the LTZ and High Country, you get the 120 volt outlet here that does get turned on up in the cab. I'll show you that here in a few minutes, but I did want to point that out. And if you do get the gooseneck fifth wheel hitch, all that wiring goes there. Again, this has the power up that you can do from a number of places. You can either tap and release here, and then when it's down you can tap it and it'll go back up. You could do it from the key fob on here, or you can do it up in the cab where I'll show you here in a little bit. Or if you just gently nudge when this is down, I'll show you that guys right now. So you press that down. You can actually do this with your knees, so if you got your hands full, you can just go up a little bit like that, and it goes the rest of the way by itself. Your trailer hitch is standard on every trim level with your 9-pin and your 4-pin. There's a couple trailering apps that you can get, and there is actually trailering cameras that you can add and do the wiring there as well. These sensors here, those are your rear park assist. Corner step looks identical to the 1500. It is bigger than before. Just adding for those of you with big feet, I do not have. LED tail lamps. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but you get LED tail lamps. And new this year is this rear bed access here. So you got this corner, or you have that corner step, and you also have this corner step that helps you get in to the bed that way. Good addition, because this truck sits so high. If you're trying to reach and get stuff that's in the, that maybe is slid to the front of the bed and you can't reach from the back, that is a big help. New this year too, the DEF fluid is where you put the fuel in as well. So that is a cool addition. It is easier to get to and access. You do have keyless access on all doors. That is standard on LTZ. So as long as you have that key fob anywhere near you, you can press any of those buttons. Even on the other side, you can tap to unlock or to lock. If you do it from the driver's side door, the first tap unlocks, well, that locked it. First tap unlocks just the driver's side door. When you do the second tap, it unlocks all the doors. All right, so let's take a look at the back. This has leather just about everywhere. Nice accenting. There is some plastic like down here, but some good accenting trim. Leather seating, again, is standard. These back seats, as part of that LTZ Plus package, are heated. That's down over here. And you do have rear vents. That is standard as well on the crew cabs. And then you have your different USB charging ports and your old 12 volt if you still use that. Again, your power sliding rear window, and everybody's pretty familiar with a folding armrest, but what you have seen on the new 1500s is the seat back storage compartments, which are surprisingly actually pretty big. I mean, you could fit, if you got an iPad, throw it in there. Kids got like a notebook that they draw on or something like that, they can store that right in there, and it is on the other side as well. Again, surprisingly roomy. I am glad these assist steps are in here, because that is just, I mean, I'm not that tall, but that's huge. So I'm glad that there is assist steps on this one here. So show you around, get a good view of the front. Steering wheel, same as on the Silverado 1500, and the center stack looks very, very, very similar, as they should. And again, that power sliding sunroof, that is optional. I think it's like $1,000 option, but it is an option if you want to go with that. So very spacious. I mean, like I said, that seat's not like all the way forward either. It's not like it's sitting up in the steering wheel. Lots of space. So big improvement over last year. All right, and now we're gonna go check out the drivers. Again, this has best in class front driver and passenger legroom and headroom up top. So, I mean, guys, you've probably seen some other videos, guys that are 6'2", 6'3", that are sitting here and still have like 4 or 5 inches of headroom on top of them. So, absolutely fantastic. Obviously, power locks, windows, mirrors. I do want to show you guys this. This is really sweet. So, we've seen power folding mirrors before. Nothing really new. Cool, but you know, nothing really new. Now this is awesome. I love this. Trailering mirrors that power extend. That's on the LTZ. Other trims do extend manually, but this one is power adjusting. You have the memory presets too. 2 presets. You can have it set to each key fob, and then 1 memory exit seating for you. If we look at the seat, again, it's power adjusting. So if you do the memory settings, it's going to do your side mirror adjustments and your seat adjustments for you there. We're going to go down. I'm going to show you the modes here in a little bit. But 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, 2-wheel. That's all push button now. Fog lights. You can do your bed light as well. That's actually on the other side. I apologize. You can do all your instrument controls, lighting, automatic lighting, and electric park. And just like before, you have your preset, radio preset controls here. On the other side is your volume control. And yeah, I'm gonna hop in here. All right, so here we go. Here's the inside. We're gonna start left. Again, those modes, I do want to show you your tow haul mode. Instead of being on the end of the shifter like it used to be, is over here. So you can just shift. And I'm going to show you up on your driver information center, also called the DIC. You will see that little trailer pop up there. If you switch to the right, it'll pop up and you can have off-road mode or normal mode to help you if you decide you're going to go off-roading, but you can do that there. Cruise control here on the left-hand side. This is a leather-wrapped steering wheel. It's very nice, comfortable. Heated steering wheel, that's standard on the LTZ. And then your Bluetooth hands-free and your driver information center controls there as well. But so you can check out the whole instrument cluster. Not a ton different from previous generations. You do have heads-up display, some other active safety features that are available with the safety package 2 on the High Country or the LTZ. 8-inch MyLink radio. This is the infotainment system 3, so you can slide to the left here or slide to the right, however you want to call that. You can have all your radio presets across the top instead of in the bottom where they used to be. Shortcuts here as well. You can hit that home button or that home button, and it'll bring you back here. AM, FM, Sirius XM radio that you can do. Does come with a trial. Bluetooth hands-free, Wi-Fi hotspot built in, 4G LTE. I think right now, as the recording of this video, they're giving you unlimited for like 15 bucks a month. So that's a special deal if you are checking that out right now or thinking about it. You can have this set to different users. We can go, I'm not going to bore you guys through all of the settings, but you have things like teen driver mode. There's different displays. We're going to go to apps you can download. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard on all of them. Climate, lighting, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things you can do. Go down here, dual climate control, that's standard on the LTZ as well. Again, the heated, the ventilated seats, that's part of that LTZ Plus package. You have your exhaust brake, park assist sensors. This is where I was talking about you can take that tailgate up and down, just the same as on the key fob. You got to hold it down, just like on the key fob, for it to go back up. Traction control, this is the on-off for that 120 volt outlet in the Durabed, and your hill descent control. You do have a 120 volt outlet, your standard 12, just like in the back. This is the exact same as in the back. And then your integrated trailer brake controller, standard on the LTZ as well. And if you notice, it has moved. So it used to be over here, but now it's way down over here for whatever reason. Push button start, the hands-free keyless, not hands-free, keyless push button start. That's all standard on the LTZ. If you go to the High Country, you get the wireless charging pad. It is available. I think it's on the technology package. No, there's a convenience package too that gives you Bose built-in nav on your radio and wireless charging. That would be down here. You get a little different insert for that. I'm hoping that High Country comes in soon so I can show you guys that. This looks just like on the Silverado 1500 with the filing system, so you can actually hang like a standard file there. You have your SD card, USB, auxiliary, all right inside of that center console. And I thought they would have put the wireless charging here. I was really surprised when I saw that it was up there previously on the High Country, but just a good spot. You can put some change or whatever. Guess that makes more sense. And then I forgot to show you guys. So you can download more apps. You have your My Chevrolet, Sirius XM, some of the cameras. Now, there is an advanced trailering package that you can do that gives you like 15 different camera angles, helps you in all different kind of ways. You have your standard backup guidelines. You also have trailer assist, so you can just see right there is your trailer, well, the receiver. But if you had the hitch on there, that would all show. And this one is the really helpful one. So when you're backing up, you can actually see, gives you like a straight, like on top view for you. So, but that advanced trailering package, check into that, guys. I think if you do a lot of trailering, that thing is going to really, really help you guys a lot. They even have one for, it looks like you're in your backup, normal backup camera, but without the guidelines, so like this. And if you had your trailer back there, you wouldn't be able to see anything. You just see the front of your trailer. It actually makes it look like it's a camera you put on the back of your trailer, so you can actually see right behind you while you're driving. It's really, really, really cool. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you. You can do some of your climate controls here. Same thing you can do down here. So, some cool different options. You have your glove box just like before, upper and lower. And up top, you have your OnStar features here, dome light control. You can turn your lights on here, or you can press them in here. This is for sunroof. You can tilt or slide either way. And this one here will do your power sliding rear window. And then this will do, oops, that will make it tilt. And then the shade is still manual. It is not powered, but it's not really big, so not gonna hurt you. That's pretty much it. You have your, oops, illuminated vanity mirrors. And that's pretty much it. If you go to the high country, it might be on, that might be on the tech package. It is on the tech package now that I think about it. Is the rear camera mirror. If you haven't seen that, check out my, I have a high country traverse video that shows that, the rear camera mirror. It actually turns this into like its own little LCD screen, and it shows your backup camera through here. So if you got somebody in the back, like right where my hand is, that's blocking you, like, man, I'm trying to back up and I can't see, that turns this into a wide angle view of what's behind their head. So really, really helpful. That tech package gives you surround vision, the rear camera mirror, and the trailering mirror as well. So some cool extra options. Be aware of those. A heads-up display obviously shows right up here. If you're not familiar with that, again, I have some other videos. Make sure you check those out. I'm going to show you some more stuff outside. We're going to take a look under the hood because I know you guys all want to see that. All right, so I did the hood release under here. So again, this is a 6.6 liter turbo Duramax diesel engine. Nothing crazy new here except for the 10-speed Allison transmission, which can give you, again, up to 18,500 pounds of towing capability on the 2500, 3500, or 35,500 on the 3500. Again, just the diesel has that 28-inch fan for cooling there. It's a heavy-duty cooling fan there. It has 445 horsepower total, 910 pound-foot of torque. You do have the option on the 6.6, the all-new, I should say, 6.6 liter V8 gas engine that is still that's paired to the 6.6 liter transmission as well. But those are your engine options on the new 2500. And lastly, I want to bring you back around to the grille here. Again, LTZs have always been known as having the extra chrome. So that's why you have the chrome bumper, chrome nameplate through there. So whether you get the work truck, the custom, the LT, or the LTZ, they all have the nameplate right through the center. The high country does not. It puts the bow tie, big bow tie, right back in the center. So be watching for that. I'm going to have a video for you guys. Again, this is the LTZ. It does have a starting MSRP of $50,506. This one, as it sits with all of the extra packages, is $70,725. If you don't need all the bells and whistles, though, you can get the Silverado 2500 HD starting for $36,500. That is a great deal for this brand new truck. Again, that's before rebates and discounts, so keep that in mind. Again, this one is at Spitzer Chevy in Amherst, Ohio. If you guys have questions or would like to come see it, if you live in Northeast Ohio, give me a call at 440-988-4444. Comment down below or send me an email. Either way, be glad to help you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the video or subscribe to my channel. Share this video. I really appreciate it. And we'll check you guys out later.